Veterans Issues, Ken Rollins here. Hadn't seen you in a while, so it's good to see you. Hope the weather's good where you are. Today's show, the guest is Jackson Hodges from the city of Anniston. We got some things to talk about. Get you a pen. Be right back. Welcome back to Veterans Issues. Appreciate you tuning in today. Today's guest, by recall, I've been calling him forever to get him back up here. We thought last week we had it worked out, but we had a slip up, but that's all right. We got him this time. Jackson Hodges is let's say, what would that be called?
PR director?
PR director.
It is, yeah.
You know what you are.
I do. It's always good to be here, Ken. I tell you, they give you a golden jacket when you're on SNL 10 times.
Is that
so
right?
you got anything
How many
like that
times
I
you
can
been on
wear?
here?
At least
9.
a handful. 9. Oh, okay. That's why they got it tuned back in for the 10th episode.
You
of
got,
me being on
Jeff,
here.
you got that gold jacket.
Give me my gold jacket.
How about going down to Goodwill after we get through here? See what you can find.
That's just how much I love coming by. We got some good stuff to talk about, though. It's good
I
to be
know
here,
it.
so.
I know it, but we'll talk about what I want to talk about.
Let's do it. Okay. Well, what do you want to talk about? I bet I know a little bit about what you want to talk about.
I bet you do too.
Yeah.
I bet you do too. How about let's talk about that new market.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, we have.
I haven't been to that either.
I
need to go.
Oh, you gotta go.
I need somebody to call me. Is it Saturday?
It's Saturday, yeah. So we have the downtown Anniston market here. It is a certified farmers market. It will run every Saturday because we're in market season. It'll be every Saturday.
What does that mean, certified?
So when it comes to the vendors you have at a farmer's market, a certified market has to have certain types of vendors that meet certain types of criteria. The things they're selling have to be grown, certain regulations, certain pesticides, things of that nature. You can trust that it's good for you. Yeah, you can trust that it's homegrown.
We don't have another one around here anywhere.
That's the only certified one I know, at least. There could be others, but ours is great. We have it at the brand new City Market location, as Ken was talking about, which if you haven't been to it, it's a beautiful facility. Canvas awnings, open air market. So it's right there in the heart of downtown. It's right off of, I believe, right there in front of the federal courthouse off of West
Gurney.
10th or 11th Street. Yeah, it's down West 11th Street on Noble, across from the new U.S. federal courthouse. And so our farmers market's every Saturday, May through October, from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. We have live music. We had about 22 vendors just this Saturday. I was there. Crowd was great. And then 2 weeks ago for our opening day, we broke records. We had 731 people.
Ooh,
I know.
Lord.
It's whoo.
Well, see, I was yesterday. I needed some veggies. I like to take a roast and put it in my crock pot with some potatoes and corn. And things like that. And that's when I wish I had a farmer's market. Because I used to go to the old one they had down behind the admin building.
Oh yeah, we've moved it around, but it finally has a permanent home, so it'll always be in this City Market location because it has moved. It's been somewhere different every year for the last 3, 4, 5 years, and this will be the first. Starting now, it'll always be back in the City Market. It was kind of built with that in mind, so it's permanent home, and our market director, Michelle Smith, has done a super job. So, as things come into season, you can always reach out to her, too. They're always looking for more vendors, and there's definitely room for it. Parking's good. It's easy to access, and you're right there by Downing's and other stuff. They open their store at the same time. They have beautiful plants, seeds, gardening equipment, fabric, and upholstery. So, you got everything you need.
Being the farmer that I am, this is a good season. This is a good time to go because you're going to get fresh squash, fresh cucumbers. You're gonna get corn, all that thing. Everything is fresh now.
Yep.
It's coming in through the market.
Got peaches, plums. Then they have also poultry and freshly cut meat from the farm raised animals. They had farm raised eggs. They had beef, pork, chicken. All there nice, kept in the ice box and everything. So, and the prices are great, because there's no markup, there's no middleman.
Well, you see that guy that's sitting there, I think he's in Jacksonville. He's sitting there in that gray recliner.
Oh, yeah.
He's asked a question. He wants to know, do you have marijuana there? And the answer, I'm going to tell you, is no.
No, there could be some hemp, but not marijuana.
There you go.
Not until the state
Okay,
changes
sorry about
those
that,
laws,
but-
buddy.
Sorry
It's
about
okay.
that, fella.
Hey, commonly
All right.
asked question. Yeah,
All right, the Parks and Recreation's up to something.
they are.
They doing a summer camp.
Yeah, we are on the verge of summer camp season, which is always huge here in the city of Anniston. Our Parks and Recreation Department does a great job. Every summer we do this, we put these summer day camps on, and it's a real asset for our community. You know, you got some single working moms, you got families, both parents working, very common in today's economy. You know, a lot of different situations, and maybe your child just needs something fun to do, meet people, have some fun this summer. We offer our summer day camps. Those are going to start, I believe, May 28th, and they'll run all through summer, all the way up into about August 2nd. And they are 7 in the morning till 5:30 in the afternoon. So all day, the children will be playing games, doing contests. We do dance, cheer, sports, arts, crafts, drama, all kinds of stuff. We also have 3 separate locations. We offer the summer day camp at the Hodges Center in Golden Springs, at the Wiggins Center, and at the Carver Community Center. So there is something for everyone, and it's open. Children, I believe the ages, want to say maybe 5 to 12, somewhere in that range, are able to come by and be a part of it. So it's great.
Wow, good stuff going on there. They, I know your daddy for 40 years. You're not Italian, but can you do a talk without your hands moving?
It's just part of it. I could keep them still.
No,
you know.
I don't want you to.
I got that from Ricky Bobby. That's how I do it. What do I do with my hands?
You move them all you want. I was just noticing that. I said, I know he don't have any Italian heritage.
No.
I know all of them Hodges. Wacky Wednesday. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so
That's stupid.
Well, it's fun. You need to see it. You wouldn't be able to hang with the kids that enjoy it because they have a great time. I'll tell you, we do our Wacky Wednesday. It's just another one of the things we do for the kids in the summer. Our Main Street department puts it on with our Parks and Recreation department. We do it out at Zim Park, down there right in the heart of town. Big open park. Every Wednesday, or it'll be the 2nd and 4th June and July. The 2nd and 4th Wednesday in June and July, we'll have bounce houses. We'll have Kona ice, you know, the flavored ice and stuff kids get. We'll have games and activities. And we have the new splash pads that are down at Zim Park. All of our splash pads and pools open Memorial Day weekend. So come on out. It'll be a great time. It's the 2nd and 4th Wednesday in June and July, and it is from 11 until 12. So it's right there at lunch. You can bring your kid by, maybe get a break, let them go play. You can go sit on the bench or something, take a breather, and they'll have some fun. We had a big foam party last year. You would have loved it.
Can I go in the slide too?
For sure.
Slip and slide?
Absolutely.
All right, we got to go make some money. We got to go to a break.
Okay.
Come back, we're going to talk more with Jackson Hodges. We're going to talk about the city of Anniston. Be right back. And welcome back to Veterans Issues. We're here with Jackson Hodges from the city of Anniston and Parks and Recreation and all those departments. He's a spokesperson for, well, I was saying he's a mouthpiece for Anniston.
It feels like that sometimes, Ken.
No, I'm proud of what you've done. I watched it go from not having a spokesperson to having you down there, and you. I just say this: you represent Anniston very good.
I appreciate it.
All right, well that's it. Let's go back to some of the things. It looks like summer is going to be a big thing. You got some splash pads coming for.
Yeah.
When is that?
We so as I was touching on before we went to break, we have some awesome, fun, aquatic things for your child to go do. Summer gets hot. You know, it can be hot and sweaty out there. If you get sweaty, you get stinky. And the best way to prevent getting sweaty is to go out and splash pad and have some fun. And we have brand new splash pad upgrades at Zim Park downtown. Have a lot of fun things down there for the kids. We have a new playground upgrades too. Splash pads at Zim Park, and we have a entirely brand new splash pad we put in last summer. That is at the South Highland Pool, also known as Nettles Park, off of South Layton Avenue in Anniston. So all of our splash pads, they open up Memorial Day weekend. So around May 28th, May 27th, we're going to open up those Splash pads, gonna have a great time. They operate daily from about 10 to 5, 10 a.m. to about 5 p.m. They're free. Let the kids come by. They look great, nice, clean environment. They can come by, have some fun, let them play for a bit, give them something to do, get the kids outside. We also have a pool at our Nettles Park. I believe it's $2. It's either, I think it's $2 for adults, $1 for children to get in. All those funds just go to, getting concessions and other things there for the pool. So it should be a great summer. We got the summer camps. We have our Wacky Wednesdays in June and July. And then we have our splash pads for the kids. So there'll be a little bit of something for everyone to do. We're also employing some youth through our summer work program we have. So always looking for ways to give back to the kids. We're excited about it. We'll also start spraying for mosquitoes here soon at the end of May, and everyone is always excited to hear that mosquito fogger truck come by. I know I will be.
Yeah. on that going to the pool and a couple of bucks. If any of you folks out there would like to be to help out on that, as far as paying the fees for some of the kids that might be challenged for the funds, do y'all have any way to do that?
That's a great idea. I've never thought about that. That could
Have a
be
little
something
pass
people
or
could
something
do.
you could purchase.
Buy the pass for other people.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. And they might. Knowing
Yeah.
our Parks and Rec, they might. I'll have to ask. But if not, I'll tell them about that. I like that idea.
You got to just purchase something that they could show.
Yeah.
And if the people like myself would pitch in a few bucks to pay for a couple of kids.
For sure. I'll definitely ask, and if not,
I'll go
let
get
you
a
know.
mortgage on my house and pay for 2 kids.
Yeah, we'll get a HELOC loan or something and take it out, and we'll finance it. Goodness.
Yeah.
But
I'm serious. I would.
I know you would.
Because there's kids out there that, $2 is okay to us, but there's some that just might not have that.
Got to. I was telling my daughter this morning, you got to put yourself in other people's shoes. Not enough people do that nowadays. They don't live the experience of other people. They're just so detached. But it
We
can be
take too
hard.
many things for granted, but just think about
100%.
that. And I'll participate with you.
I'll let
now,
you know.
You got that new learning center. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so one thing we want people out in the community to know, there was a lot of excitement when we opened up the Dr. Satcher and St. Michael's Clinic. What they don't know as well is that the full name of that facility is the Dr. David Satcher and St. Michael's Clinic and Learning Center. So there's a learning center inside this new health clinic, which is right there where the old Glen Addy Community Center used to be, by Glen Addy and Anniston. And so this learning center is open Monday through Friday. It holds essentially the same hours as our community centers do. Inside it has over 10 brand new computers, internet access. They have various classes such as, classes on using the computer, classes on your emails, and just different networking events too. I know in our Spanish community, it's very much utilized. So if you're a Spanish speaker out there, you could meet fellow Spanish speakers and members of your community by going by the Learning Center and learning about some of the things they're doing. But yeah, it's right there. It's Mulberry Avenue in Anniston, Monday through Friday. If you're needing some internet access, but let's say you live on that side of town, the library's all the way back across in the center of Anniston. So maybe go to the Learning Center and use those computers there. We just want people to know that it's a great asset, brand new facility, and it's right there ready to use.
You speak Spanish?
Only after some tequila, Ken. And I tell you, it isn't accurate. It isn't accurate Spanish.
Yeah.
It's more like Pig Latin.
Boy, I got something else I want to talk about, but
Yeah.
that baby.
Yes.
Not
Love
a
her
baby
to death.
anymore, hardly.
Oh, man. Not really a toddler.
What's her name?
Zadie.
Zadie.
Yeah, with a Z. So, got a
He's
little
got-
2-year-old at home.
I told him before the show today, I said, you got a doll that is, this kid is a model.
She's a
I mean,
sweetheart.
for all the magazines, she's gonna be in the run for all that stuff. She's gorgeous, and of course you have to see her mama.
I was going to say.
You see her mama, you
Mama
know
did
why
all the
it's here.
hard work.
It ain't nothing to do with him.
I just showed up. Okay, this one's
But
mine.
she is
Yeah.
she's a precious thing.
We appreciate that. We love her
Yeah.
to death.
We better
Cannot
bring her
wait.
on here one of these days.
I don't care. I already told the wife that she needs to. She needs to get in that spotlight early, man.
yeah.
That's what they do nowadays.
We'll get it done. But some of the other thing I want to make sure, I made myself some notes so I don't want to the Heritage Festival.
Yeah, let's talk about a couple events too, because I definitely want to get to the event that you got going on at the end of the week. But yeah, real quick, we have our Heritage Festival, which is something we do every year. We've done it almost for 40 years, I want to say, out at Zim Park. This is a Juneteenth celebration, so it is a huge concert, one of the biggest events we have that, gosh, last year I think we had 8,000 to 9,000 people down there, all at Zim Park. We have all kinds of locally known and regionally known acts that come and perform kind of hip hop, blues, jazz, gospel. It's a great day. Heritage Festival, I want to say that is going to be late June. It's in late June. Like I said, at Zim Park. You can learn all about that going to the City of Anniston's website, which is www.annistonal.gov.
I didn't hear country music.
Well, we can do a country one.
I know you can't, but I didn't hear you say it.
Well,
you said
maybe
jazz, blues.
Yeah, that's the focus of this one, but we could do another one and
you
center it
know where
on
you
country.
are, Anniston, Alabama, in the South.
You know, they just asked me to talk about the events, not plan them. So, but speaking of events, let's get into that last one real quick because this it's Friday, right? The fallen officer
17th.
yeah, absolutely.
At 11 a.m.
At 11 a.m. Those that don't know, and I'm sure most of you do watching Ken, we have the Alabama Law Enforcement Memorial is right here in Anniston, which is something that we are so thankful to have. It is a meaningful place, and every year we have several really important events. This is one of them. We have our fallen officer ceremony. I believe you said there were 3 names we'd be inducting.
Yeah, 3 names. Mm-hmm. Well, we have some things you're not aware of, but the whole community is not. But the sales of the law enforcement tag funds the things that we do up there. But Bill Partridge designed that tag years ago, and it's brought in a lot of revenue to help us do these things. But we gotta, when a law enforcement officer is killed in the line of duty, we immediately cut a check for $5,000, and Bill Partridge takes off and delivers it to the family right
Really?
there.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so we
That's
gotta
through the
go. We gotta go to
foundation?
break. Yeah, stay with me, because I'm gonna talk more with you. We gotta go to break. Come back. We've got news you can use. Welcome back to Veterans Issues. We're talking with Jackson Hodges. Instead of going over into the news you can use, I want to continue on with the conversation that we had regarding this Friday, the 17th. If you've never been to one of these, this is where, at the memorial, we have engraved 3 names in the last few weeks that officers that were killed in the line of duty in 2023. And the governor, Ivey, will be up here to unveil those names, and the families of those officers will be here. And we do this every year, and I was telling before we went to break that we started something this last year because we had funds coming in pretty good that we wanted to make sure when we're dead and gone, this will continue over. So when a law enforcement officer is killed in the line of duty, immediately a check of $5,000 goes to the family. The reason for that is it takes a while to get the insurance and all those things going. And so this is putting money in the spouse's hands immediately the day after so that they can deal with this situation. So that's one thing. We tried to figure out what were some of the things we could do. That was what we agreed upon as something that would be immediate. What do you think about that?
I think that's wonderful. I didn't know that. That's something y'all just started last
year?
year?
And I will inform the people about it Friday, but it's just to let them know that when you purchase that law enforcement tag, that's where that funds are going to go.
Yeah.
That's where the $5,000 goes to.
Man, what a great, couldn't go to anything better. Yeah. If you're going to get a tag, that should be the one you get then.
I've talked to a lot of the widows. They have another event in the park up there that have it every year. It just had the survivors of the police officers.
Okay.
And they do this once a year, and they have a candlelight vigil up there.
Oh.
So we take care of them with sound, the tent, the chairs, and things like that. in conjunction with the city of Anniston.
Yeah.
And these are spouses, Gold Star wives, that, and I met one young lady, 22 years old.
No,
Her husband was 23.
it's awful.
He was killed in Mobile, and they had a 16-month-old child. And I never met a sweeter young lady. She had it together on the outside. I don't know how well she did on the inside, but she was a recipient of our generosity,
That's perfect.
and she's on Facebook with me, keeps me apprised of what's going on. And it's not too long ago she let me know that Tunnels to Tower gave her a home,
Oh, that's terrific.
$450,000 home.
I've seen that program.
That was
Wow.
already on. That was already built. It was only about 11 months old,
That's amazing.
and they gave her a big brick home in Mobile for her husband.
That's
No mortgage, no nothing.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
That puts your soul to rest.
It does.
I mean,
That's where these
puts
guys.
your soul to rest.
We watched them. The Tompkins boy out here in Jacksonville was here when Lieutenant Dan come out and donated that one. And it's amazing to see what that does when you don't have a mortgage.
Oh my
Think
gosh,
about it.
the way it changes
Yeah.
changes your whole life. You know, and some
Man,
of
I
that situation.
appreciate you coming out and doing
Always,
that. All right,
always.
I got the camera rolling.
Yeah,
Will you come back?
I will. I will.
got
I
you.
gotta get the jacket, right? Now that's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
doing.
you
I
gonna
get
go-
the gold jacket. Yeah.
That's Jeff. Jeff's
Yeah.
going to go to find places.
I got a
All them fine places to go out.
Good. I'll take it. Give it
right.
a good smell.
We appreciate it. We got to go. We'll see you next week.